Dramatic, intriguing, tension-soaked, edge of the seat stuff. The first 45 minutes right there at Anfield. Liverpool against Arsenal. It's had everything, but the Gunners lead 2-1, courtesy of goals from Gabriel Martinelli and also Gabriel Jesus. But Mo Salah got just one for Liverpool. This is the EPL, always serving us all the adventure, all the excitement, and this is football anywhere. The amazing Kingsley back. I said I'll be back at halftime, and this particular encounter is showing that this truly is a Super Sunday. In the first game we did, Leeds United at home conceded 5. It finished Leeds 1, Crystal Palace 5. Now the first 45 minutes is Liverpool 1, Arsenal 2. Are we going to have more goals via the Gunners, or will we see the Reds bounce back and show their invincibility at Anfield? The next 45 minutes will serve us all of that. We've still got fans right here, and I've still got Triple O. Triple O said, and I quote, "The first team to score will go home with all 3 points." Is he still going to stick to that particular school of thought or thought process? He said before I came on camera that Xhaka brought Liverpool back into this game. I'll ask Triple O briefly because we'll be back at full time for all of the extensive analysis. Triple O, is there a way back for Liverpool? Will Xhaka, or would there be a red card in this encounter, and will it swing the game? Maybe, just maybe, to the Reds, Liverpool.
Well, I don't think there will be a red card in this game. One thing Arsenal have done so far this season is discipline. They lacked discipline last season, but this season they've showed immense discipline, and that is the reason why they've not had any red card in the Premier League so far this season. Like I told you before we came on camera, Xhaka was the reason why Liverpool are back in this game. Arsenal were leading 2-0, cruise control of the game. Liverpool did not look like they have an idea of what they wanted to do up until the point Xhaka got involved in something that was so unnecessary, needless with the Trent Alexander-Arnold. Got the yellow card for it, for something that was so unnecessary. And from that incident, Liverpool went on to score all through the first half, up until the point Liverpool got their goal. Gabriel Magalhaes did a great job on marking Salah, stopping Salah.
We mentioned it before the game that Zinchenko always drifting into the midfield. Would that not expose Arsenal? But Gabriel Magalhaes, top notch so far.
Did a fantastic job on Salah up until that moment. Brilliant cutback from that man Diego Jota to find Mohamed Salah at the back post of Arsenal in that one. But another thing I would like to also point out from the first half is the Arsenal midfield. Yes, Arsenal have been the better side in the first half, but the Arsenal midfield have not done enough. When I say the Arsenal midfield, I'm talking about Odegaard and Xhaka. There have been a lot of turnovers, and I was telling someone who was standing next to me that if Liverpool were going to score against Arsenal, it's obviously going to come from a turnover from Arsenal midfield not clearing their lines. Even towards the dying embers of that game and the additional time in the first half, Liverpool almost got the equalizer. Yes. And it was also from a turnover from an Arsenal midfielder who failed to clear the lines. So that's one thing Arsenal need to do better going into the second half. For Liverpool, this is a lifeline for them. They are playing at home. They've only lost one game this season in the Premier League at Anfield, despite how poor Liverpool looks based on the results this season. So for Liverpool, it's simple. Keep the tempo which they used to finish the first half. That's the final 10 minutes. They can start the game in that fashion. Try to get the goal in the first 50 minutes, in the first 10 minutes into the second half, and maybe we have a comeback on our hands. But it would be so silly for Mikel Arteta and Arsenal to go to Anfield, a place where they've not won since 2012, a place where Liverpool have not considered in their last 4 games, for them to go 2 goals up and still end up with nothing.
So are you sticking with your pre-match prediction? Arsenal have scored first. Are they going to go home with all 3 points because they'll be back to go see the second half?
I think it's now difficult to tell. It's difficult to tell. One thing Arsenal need to do going into the second half as well is they need to calm down. They need to know, they need to put on that champion performance. That if they want to be champions, then they need to play like champions. They have to have the mentality to see out this game. They are doing well. They are doing perfectly well. So they need to not let Liverpool get under their skin. They started the game so well, getting 2 goals despite the very difficult atmosphere at Anfield. So you can get 2 goals against Liverpool in the first half. Who says you cannot get 1 more, or necessary things that you need to do in the second half to see out the game? So they just need to keep their composure, avoid getting into unnecessary fights, unnecessary combat, and try.
Benitez also almost losing his head towards the end of.
I think one thing the central referee has done in this game is allow the game to flow.
Yeah.
We've seen tackles that ordinarily some match officials would have issued yellow cards and all of that, but he has allowed the combat, the 1v1s, the physicality of the game. He has allowed everything to go on, because if not, I see no reason why Fabinho and Van Dijk are not on a yellow card right now for that very dangerous tackle that led to that led to.
I think Van Dijk not get a card against Gabriel.
No, he got the card earlier, but for the later incident, maybe because he was already on a yellow card, he did not want to send him up. But he has allowed the physicality of the game. But Arsenal should be wise. They should not get into things that is unnecessary. You just need to do the basic, keep calm, and see out the game.
Okay, Triple A beat them not too confident the way it was pre-match. I just asked him now, are you sticking to Arsenal scoring first?
I'm sticking to Arsenal winning.
Arsenal to win.
I'm sticking to Arsenal.
I think
first.
Triple A, he has left defense. I thought he was on defense, but he has come down from defense. So hey, the Gunners lead 2 goals to 1. We're at Anfield. They've not won at Anfield since 2012. That's over 10 years. This season alone, Mikel Arteta, yes, he has broken some kind of jinx. Yeah, it's been a while when Arsenal won at Chelsea. He did that. Some seasons back, he won at Man United, which it's been a while before Arsenal had done that. He has done that, and also at Spurs. And then, can he do that against Liverpool? The next 45 minutes will serve us all of that. It's still football anyway. Amazing, Kingsley. You're back on the street and then feeling the pulse of the fans. I'll do this break. We'll go see the second half, and then at full time, we'll talk to everybody, because that's the idea of football anywhere, where we feel the pulse, the energy, the passion, the excitement, even sometimes the tears, sometimes the vibe, sometimes the banter and jive. Football anywhere. We'll be right back.